All right. All those in favor of not guilty, raise your hands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, guilty. 3. The vote is now 9 to 3 in favor of acquittal.
I don't understand you people. How can you believe this kid is innocent? Look, you know how those people lie. I don't have to tell you. They don't know what the truth is. And let me tell you, they don't need any real big reason to kill someone either. You know, they get drunk and bang. Someone's lying in the gutter. Nobody's blaming them. That's just how they are. You know what I mean. Violent. Human life don't mean as much to them as it does to us. Where are you all going? Look, these people are drinking and fighting all the time. And if someone gets killed, so someone gets killed. They don't care. Oh, sure, there are some good things about them, too. Look, I'm the first to say that. I've known a few for a good reason. But that's the exception. Most of them, it's like they have no feelings. They can do anything. What's going on here? I'm speaking my piece and you listen to me. They're no good. There's not a one of them who's any good. You better watch out. Take from me, this kid on trial. Well, don't you know about them? Where are you all going? I'm trying. I'm telling you!
If you open your mouth one more time, I will shut it for you.
I'm only trying. I'm trying to.
All right, everybody, sit back down. I still believe that the boy is guilty of murder, and I'm going to tell you why. To me, the most damning evidence is given by the woman across the street who claimed that she actually saw the murder committed.
That's right. As far as I'm concerned, that's the most important testimony.
Fine. Let's talk about the testimony. What exactly did she say?
I believe I can recount it accurately. She said she went to bed at about 11 o'clock that night. Her bed was next to an open window, and while lying down, she could look out and see directly into the window across the street. She tossed and turned for over an hour, unable to fall asleep. Finally, at about 12:10, she turned, looked out the window, and saw the boy stab his father. As far as I can see, this is the unshakable testimony.
That's right. That's the whole case.
Frankly, in view of this, I don't see how any of you can vote for acquittal. What do you think?
Well, maybe. There's just so much evidence to sift.
You can throw out all the other evidence.
That was my thought. I don't deny the validity of the points he has made, but shall we say that on one side of the tracks there is doubt? And what can you say of the story of the old woman? She saw it.
What time is it?
5 minutes to 5. Thank you. You don't think they'll let us go home and finish this in the morning, do you? I haven't came over once. Not a chance.
Can't you see the clock without your glasses on?
Not clearly.
Oh.
Glasses are a nuisance, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Well, what do you all do when you wake up in the middle of the night and want to know what time it is?
I put on my glasses and I look at the clock.
I just lie in bed and I wait for the clock to chime. My father gave it to me when we married my husband and I. It was 10 years before we finally had a place to put
Do
it.
you wear your glasses to bed?
Of course not. No one wears glasses to bed.
The woman who testified she saw the killing. She wore glasses. What about her?
Did she wear glasses?
Yes. The woman wore bifocals. I remember it very clearly. They looked quite strong. That's right. Bifocals. She never took them off.
Finally. What do you think of that?
I think it's logical to say she wasn't wearing them to bed. And I don't think she put them on to casually glance out the window. Now, she testified that the murder took place at the instant she looked down, and the lights went off a split second later. She wouldn't have had time to put her glasses on. Now, perhaps this woman honestly thought she saw the boy stab his father, but I say she only saw a blur.
How do you know what she saw? Maybe she's farsighted. How does he know all these things?
Is there anyone in this room that does not still believe there is a reasonable doubt?
I will always wonder, but there is a reasonable doubt.
I think he's guilty.
Does anyone else?
No, there is a reasonable doubt.
You're alone.
11 to 1. 11 not guilty to 1 guilty.
I don't care if I'm alone or not. I have a right.
Yes, you have a right.
Well, I gave you our arguments.
We're not convinced. We're waiting to hear them again. We have time.
What's the matter with you? A guilty man's gonna be walking the streets, a murderer, to stay with me.
I'm sorry. I'm convinced. I don't think that I'm wrong very often, but I guess I was. Just this once. There is a reasonable doubt in my mind.
We're waiting.
You're not going to intimidate me. I'm entitled to my opinion. It's gonna be a hung jury. That's it.
There's nothing we can do about that, except hope that some night, why, maybe in a few months, you might get some sleep.
You're all alone. It takes a great deal of courage to stand alone.
If it is a hung jury, there will be another trial. Some of us will point these things out to the various lawyers.
Right.
They're waiting. Not guilty.
Not guilty.